Hey everyone, Andrew back again and welcome to another video, and it's Saturday, so of course I'm back with another slasher review as part of the HORRORmans Slashback Slasher Challenge series. And this week's theme, yet again, Joe's come up with another great theme, and that was to review a slasher movie that featured a television in some way or a movie within the slasher movie in some way. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea, and this honestly wasn't that difficult of a challenge because a lot came to mind, and as you can tell from my little intro, you already know what I will be reviewing and why it fits under this week's theme. So probably a pretty generic, easy choice for this week, but I couldn't go past reviewing and talking about Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. So apologies, I don't own an individual release, so you'll just have to look at this box set for this review, but you guys get the idea anyway. So yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 I'm sure needs no introduction. Most of you have probably seen it already, you're well familiar with it, but it basically centers around a group of teenagers at a mental hospital. They're all suffering horrific nightmares involving Freddy Krueger, and you have the psychiatrist Nancy arriving to basically help the teenagers out. She's trying to figure out what is going on with them and basically try and help them escape these horrific nightmares that they are having. Then of course Freddy Krueger is back once again, picking off these teenagers one by one throughout the film, and that is pretty much the plot for this one. So now we'll move on to what I thought of the movie, or what I think of it. You guys already know, because I've talked about this one before, I've done a Elm Street franchise ranking pretty recently, so if you've checked that out, you already know that I absolutely love Dream Warriors. It's my second favourite Elm Street movie, and it's just one of my favourite 80s slashers in general. It's just absolutely fantastic on pretty much every level, really. I can't really fault this movie much at all. However, interesting little fact, that actually wasn't always the case. In the past, I wasn't always the biggest fan of this one, but upon rewatching it, giving it another go, my opinions have completely changed, and yeah, this is an absolutely fantastic slasher. Firstly, I guess we'll talk about the location. I'm a massive fan of hospital settings in horror. I think they work really, really well, and this movie is definitely no exception on the location. So obviously this one centers around the mental hospital, and it's fantastic. It's a great setting. It's got a really eerie, creepy vibe to it and really good atmosphere. So absolutely great idea for a setting for an Elm Street movie. I love the characters within this film. They definitely help make the movie what it is. You have the return of Nancy from the original film, and she is absolutely fantastic. Really, really liked her character in this. The standout though for me, and probably a lot of people, is definitely Kirsten's character. She is absolutely awesome, and I love the way that they handled her character and the ability that she has to drag the other teenagers into her dreams. I think that's a really, really cool element and feature, I guess, to this movie and to her character in general. So that was really, really awesome. Great. Yeah, that was just such a cool idea for this film. I loved it. The rest of the characters are all really, really good as well. I like all the other teenager characters too. They're all really, really awesome. The other major thing that I love about this film is the whole sort of Dream Warriors story and aspect to the film, and that all comes back to Kirsten's ability to drag the other teenagers into her dreams, and they kind of form this Dream Warriors group where they all band together and use their different abilities to try and defeat Freddy, which I think is just absolutely awesome. It works really, really well, and yeah, I just absolutely love that part of the film. The kills are really, really awesome in this as well. There's some absolutely iconic and extremely unique and creative kills within the film. Obviously, because I'm reviewing it for this week's theme, can't go past that kill of Jennifer's via the TV. Very, very iconic and very fitting for this week's theme, I think. So that's a great kill. I also love Philip's death when he gets killed as a puppet with Freddy Krueger. That's really, really awesome. And there's just a ton of other fantastic kills within this film as well. So yeah, the kills are absolutely awesome. Gotta mention the killer, Freddy Krueger. What an absolutely classic slasher icon he is. Robert Englund once again nails the character of Freddy in this one. Now there's some more comedy elements in this film, and this is kind of where the demise of Freddy's character and the franchise begins for me a little bit, but we're not really there to talk about that. I'm just getting sidetracked. But for me, within this film, I definitely think there's a good balance between serious Freddy and comedic Freddy, and for me it works really, really well. There's some classic one-liners in this, of course. Back to the TV death, that one-liner Freddy spouts, welcome to primetime bitch, is just absolutely hilarious and so classic. But yeah, Freddy's great in this, and it's a good balance of serious and comedic Freddy, which I do like. So all in all, absolutely love this slasher movie. It's one of my all-time favourites, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about this one. So I'm sure most of you out there have seen it, so definitely let me know your thoughts. I know most people love this one, and for good reason. But if you haven't checked this one out yet, and you're looking for a really, really good slasher with a good setting, awesome characters, and some really, really unique and creative kills, definitely check out Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. I highly recommend it. Anyway guys, that's it for this week's review. Until next week when I'm back with another one, I hope you've enjoyed this one. And as always, thank you for watching.